Man's are looking at the new KTM Adventurer 390. Looking to buy a new bike. I want to update the current Himalayan that I have. The Himalayan 2020 BS6 that I have. I took it around about 15,000 kilometers from the west of India all the way to the northeast. I came back via Nepal, so I've done quite a bit on it, and I'm looking to update it. I want something with a bit more top speed, a little bit more punch, and better tech, as well as more of an advanced braking system. So this thing apparently delivers everything. I've tested it for a short 1 kilometer ride, but now he's going to give me a longer ride so I can make my decision on whether to put a deposit down for the new one. The new one comes with updated alloy wheels. So it has a 5-spoke instead of a 6, which makes it stronger, apparently. And it has better tech as well. So the tech's been updated where if you stall the bike or it shuts down for a limited period of time, you basically it basically saves your settings, which is good, especially for off-road. And apart from that, it's got a new paint scheme, which looks a little bit better than this. And yeah, apart from that, it's the same bike, same engine. Everything else is pretty much as it is. And yeah, so I'm going to take it out on my 360 camera, with my 360 camera, and I'll show you and I'll let you know how I feel. बॉस बहुत बढ़िया बाइक है, बहुत अच्छा बाइक है, लेकिन मेरा हिंदी अच्छा नहीं है तो मैं इंग्लिश में बात करूँगा. Sorry. I'm gonna try and learn some Hindi. But this bike, I'm telling you, it flies, mate. It is an absolute sick one. ये बाइक की सीट पोजीशनिंग है ना, बहुत बढ़िया अच्छा है. You feel like a Raja of the road. Yeah, I mean, like, you got good vision when you sit up there. You know, it's higher than the Himalayan, and it's quite comfortable. My feet are kind of like semi-planted. I'm 5'9", and yeah, I mean, I felt comfortable on the bike. I mean, yeah, I think just maybe 10% more comfort on the Himalayan, but you know, the maneuvering this bike is fantastic. I mean, it's 20 kilos lighter than the Himalayan. I think the curb weight is 180, 179, and the Himalayan is around about 202. So that's a good 20 odd kilos. It flies, man. It really flies, and it puts a smile on your face, mate. You're like, oh, bahut acha, bahut badhiya. Braking on this thing is kick ass. Like it just stops where you want it to stop, man. Like it's, I would say, 50% better than the Himalayan braking. But you know, yeah, I mean, the suspension is not as good as the Himalayan. You know, like I think, like, you know, long journeys, I think, you know, it'd be a bit rough on my lower back. But having said that, you know, like, I can always take breaks and stretch it out, you know, because it's really fun to ride this. I'm telling you, it's so fun. Like, I'm a noob, and this is the first time I've ever used the quick shifter and the slipper clutch, so that was really enjoyable. You know, when I took it on the motorway, I was flying with the bike, mate. I'll show you in a minute. And yeah, so just loving it, man. So I basically pushed the bike to around about 165 and my helmet came over my face, so the mouth of the helmet came over my eyes and I shit myself for at least about 3 seconds. I was trying to like pull it down, and luckily there was no one in front of me. I slowed down, but you know, whew, that was a lucky one. Let's talk about some of the rider aids that you get on this KTM 390 Adventurer. The off-road ABS is a thing on this bike. ABS is deactivated on the rear wheel and reduced on the front wheel, allowing better handling in the rough. And then you have cornering ABS. It allows the rider to use the full power of the bike while the system adjusts brake pressure to match the lean angle. There is also a spin adjuster, allowing the rear wheel to spin accordingly as you downshift. Then you have the KTM Ride My app, which syncs your phone to the bike display panel, and you get turn-by-turn navigation, and also you can handle your calls as well. As you're on the bike, you really feel that these extras are making a difference to the quality of your ride. But check this out, like I done a little test on the kind of a little off-road test over here, and it's honestly, it seemed as comfortable as the Himalayan. You know, you can go over these little rocks with ease, with confidence. So that was pretty easy. The suspension was nice. You know, when you're traveling on the motorway, you always get these patches. You know, these patches that can stretch out for a good 2 or 3 kilometers, even more. So you know, you need to really be able to push through these patches with confidence, with a bit of speed, and I really think that this bike can do that. So here we are, back on the streets of Ahmedabad. Overall, I think it's a great bike and I'm gonna go for it. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section. This is my man Abbas.
Yes.
He is
Hello, sir.
the manager of KTM, and this is the prices that they have. So I'll be paying 380 for it. That there. There we go. And he's been so kind enough to let me have a go of the KTM twice already. And the customer service here has been absolutely excellent, and I'm very happy to go for this KTM 390. Cool, Abbas. Thank you very much, my man.